Okay, so this is a unique video here. I'm doing what's called a viscose rug, and what that is, it's almost like paper. It's a sometimes bamboo or wood pulp type material, and if I hadn't looked on the tag to see that it was 100% viscose, I could have ruined this rug in a very short time. You cannot overwet this thing. You really can't use detergents on it. You really got to be careful. And if it has a thin backing, sometimes it has to be tacked down to the floor so that it doesn't take an irregular shape. It will no longer be a rectangle. The shading is crazy on these things. You'll never get the shading correct on them. They're very expensive. I don't know why. I mean, it's a very crappy material. It's people, I guess because it's mass produced and it does look a bit like wool, or they call it, if you see a tag that says art, what do they call it? Art silk. That is artificial silk, which is this garbage here. And most carpet cleaners will refuse to do viscose because of the trouble and the potential damage you could run into this. It's basically, in my turn, what I think, it's a disposable carpet. You keep it for a couple years, put it in an area where it's showcased. If you spill something on it or you get pet urine on it, it's over. You can't flush it out or treat it like a regular carpet. So, yeah, crazy. So check those tags. I told him if he signed a liability that I'm not responsible. I would clean it. I basically am going to use an acetic acid, which is a distilled vinegar, 50-50 water mix, and I'm using a two-way pad, which is got a polyester blend to it so that it moves smoothly over the surface of the carpet and doesn't cause any damage. So he agreed to that, and that's what I'm doing here. But this is just another reason that new carpet cleaners need to be careful. If I'm doing 4 rooms and two sets of stairs in this house. I'll be posting that video soon. But when I was there, he asked if I would go over this, and I looked at it, and first I thought it was wool. And then when I read the tag, thank goodness it had a tag on it, I was able to tell him a little bit about it. You can look it up on Google if you're interested. I think it's Viscose, Viscose area rug, and you probably can look it up on YouTube. I'm sure there's carpet cleaning companies that do area rugs that will deter you from doing this. A long time ago, I used to do them by hand. I would so that they don't take any regular shape or get damaged. But they're too risky. It's just not worth it. So I wanted to post the video and show you exactly how I'm doing it. And as long as you let the customer know that you can't be responsible for any damage to this rug and they want to move forward, just write it on your invoice, have them initial it, and write the word viscose rug on there. And, I wished I had something to maybe text message or send him to a video to show him what he has, because it was an expensive rug. It was made in Belgium, and he couldn't believe when I said it was basically paper and that it was a disposable rug. And I told him I didn't mean to disrespect it or disrespect him. I just needed him to know. And, I'm sure if he researches it, he'll see that what I'm saying is 100% true. I very rarely run into a viscose rug. This was unusual. In fact, I almost didn't look for the tag, which, thank goodness, Paul. Otherwise, I would have thought it was wool. I would have sprayed it with Odoban and water, probably agitated it, and then pad extracted, and I would have ruined it. It would have made blotches all over it. It could have taken that irregular shape. So remember that, my carpet friends. If you run into viscose, don't do it. It's not worth it. And so, I didn't charge him very much. I know most places do this by hand or to do it in a shop would charge an arm and a leg because of the risks involved with it. But I told him, you know, if he signed a waiver, I would go over it with a low moisture method. I told him that I'd basically be disinfecting it with a acetic vinegar, acetic acid rinse, and water, warm water, and that's all I was going to use in a spray bottle. So there you go. And I only charged him $69 to do the rug, just in case. You never know. But it came out okay. You'll see in the next video where I show the other rooms I did. I went ahead and took a soft rake and groomed it all a lot more uniform. But there it is. So heads up. I just wanted to share this video first while I'm on my lunch break. I'll get the second part of the video up here later in a while. And I appreciate you guys watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Otherwise, make sure you're subscribed for future videos.